Hey Meredith, you got to check these out. I've got the heated gloves from Seirus Innovation. We're talking ways to stay warm when you're going to the North Pole. Not that you're actually going, but you might need this technology right out on Vail Mountain as well. We're going to continue our discussion with Megan Buchanan, who has already climbed the 7 summits, has gone to the South Pole, is going to go to the North Pole later this spring. But here is innovation, and we've known your product for a long time, whether it's the gloves, the ways to stay warm. How long has the company been around?
So we've been making cold weather gear for about 40 years now. It started with the Cat Track, which our founder invented in '79. And we were under the name Winter Mountain at that time. And now in '84, we joined together with the person who brought to the market the mask, Seirus, ever since, and just have been innovating products year over year over year.
I know. I would see her at the SIA trade show and get the latest in technology, but you're someone that actually needs this technology. You're relying on products to help keep you warm, comfortable, dry, without doing these expeditions.
Absolutely, 100%. And that's why a lot of times so much of our training is actually just trying out gear and figuring out and going through simulations to make sure, because out actually in that kind of weather is not where you want to figure out something doesn't work. And especially for me right now, I did get frostbite when I was in Antarctica. And so my fingers are constantly a concern for me. They are more susceptible to damage. And so I have to really be careful.
Yeah, so you're wearing the Seirus liners.
Yes, so I love these. And Danica and I just actually met in Minnesota doing a 5-day training polar excursion. And so Eric Larson, who is my guide, recommends these liners. I got them, and I did not leave these liners. I keep them on even in the tent. The thing that I love the best is the screen touch capability, because of course we do want to capture the moments that we have, and taking your hand out to do that is I mean, it's horrible. That's probably how I got frostbite in the first place. So being able to use it, screen touch, is amazing, and they're fabulous colors. I have to say.
Perfect. Well, you know what? I think it's pretty amazing that you took it one extra mile. You didn't just hang on the phone like, oh, you need some cold weather equipment. You're going to Minnesota to train. I mean, they went to the northwest angle, people. I don't know. This is Lake of the Woods.
Yeah.
This is. I mean, look at the pictures. It looks like you're already at the North Pole, but you actually went there. So I think it's so cool that you know the product, you know the people using it, and you can take that research back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I mean, we're so grateful to be able to work with Eric Larson, because, like Megan said, he's a phenomenal guide that's been doing this for so long, and it's so much more about how you're operating the gear, how you're learning yourself, and how you interact in those environments, because that's a huge portion of it, is the education around not only what you need, but how you use it, when you use it, when to layer up and layer down. Is it's survival out there. It's here it's like comfort and warmth, but out there it's survival.
Yeah, and you guys you're practicing with the sleds, because you've got 70, 80 pounds on those sleds. You're going to be self-supported as you trek those 70 miles to the North Pole.
Yes.
So your gear's got to work out right. I mean, you look I can't believe this is Minnesota. I grew up here, but
and there's no running back to your car to get your other pair of gloves. You helicopter them in. It's everything you need has got to be in that sled, and you've got to know when to layer to keep your body regulated, your temperature regulated, so that you do not run into issues.
Okay. Now, so tell me about these. I don't have to go to the North Pole to use these.
And don't take those to the North Pole.
Don't take these to the North Pole. Okay, so these are your heated gloves. So these are for, Vail Mountain, anywhere, any ski area, USA, Europe. And I love the little touch button here. Your battery pack just on site.
Yep. Somewhere that you can recharge at least within a day or two. So the batteries are built into the cuff. We have a few different models, but mostly all of our heated gloves, we have 3 heat settings, and it'll be different ranges from our 2 different batteries of how long they last on high. But our highest battery lasts for 4 hours on high, 8 hours on medium, and 12 hours on low, so that our Heat Touch Hellfire, it's truly all day heat. To stay actually warm and cozy. And we have a number of people that have contacted us with rainouts, and they're like, this is finally our solution. We have a way to actually be able to stay out longer, and so it feels really good to bring things to market that help people.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, perfect. And one more thing, let's take a look at these gloves. This is
these are Magnamints.
Okay, so what's the feature of these?
So this is our heat wave technology. technology, which is reflective and kinetic heat. And what I love about these is, like Megan was saying, you never want to take your hands all the way out if it's too cold out. So these have a built-in liner in it. These are our heat wave built-in liners. And it's a magnet coater.
It's a magnet.
So it's just
It's
like
so
quick in and out.
It's like
It's so easy.
Meredith has a neck eater that it's a magnet to the
Yeah.
pig.
Yeah.
So that's that's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That as well.
There you go. Magnet mitts.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Well, we've got a lot of different cool things you can take a look at, and we love the technology here. So, ladies, I want to thank you so much for coming on today. And you go to the North Pole when?
So I leave on March 31st, and I believe I'm actually on the ice between April 5th and 15th, and you can follow all my adventures on the Instas, GGRIT, and then hopefully we'll be talking remote. I'm very excited. Yeah.
I told her she's going to fly through Norway first before she goes. And I said, hey, man, we should just get you on live before you go. And then when you're done, you chime in. So we'll make it happen.
Explorers Grand Slam. Extremely excited. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming on
Thank
today.
you.
So fun. The Magnum Mint, the heated gloves. You might need these out on the slopes today. Or the liners. All right. Thanks, girls, for coming in today.
Yeah.